Here's how to create a smooth spin transition effect in Premiere Pro. Start with your two clips on the timeline like this, then come up to New, choose Adjustment Layer, choose OK. Drag the adjustment layer in between your two clips, then duplicate this adjustment layer by pressing Option or Alt and dragging up. Next, with the bottom layer selected, go to Effects, search for Replicate and drag this to the bottom layer. Then we want to search for Mirror and drag this to the bottom layer 4 times. Next, come into Effect Controls and change the replicate figure to 3. Next, click into the vertical value for the first mirror and we're going to change this to 719. Change the reflection angle to 90. Then in the second mirror, we're going to change the vertical figure to 360. Then change this to -90. In the third mirror, we're going to change the horizontal figure to 640. Then we're going to change the reflection angle to 180. In the fourth mirror, we're going to change the horizontal to 1279 and then keep the rest of the settings the same. You should have something that looks like this. Next, come up to Effects and search for Transform and drag the transform effect onto the top adjustment layer. Then come into Effect Controls and move your playhead to the middle. And then we want to come into the scale of this transform effect and change this to 300. Your footage should then look like the original. Next, press Shift and left arrow to move back 5 frames. Next, uncheck Use Composition Shutter Angle and set the shutter angle to a figure that suits you. You can go between 180 or 360, depends on how much motion blur that you want for your video. Next, create a keyframe on rotation, then press Shift right arrow to move forward 10 frames, and then change rotation to 360. This will give you this effect on your video. We can make this slightly smoother by coming into the keyframe graph editor for our rotation. So if we select the two keyframes and click the drop down, this is going to open up the graph editor. Select both of your keyframes, right click, choose ease in, right click, choose ease out. You're going to see these handles at the bottom of your keyframes. Let's just extend this out a little bit. What we want to do is select the handle on the right and drag it to the left, keep it straight, and drag the handle on the left to the right and keep that straight also, to give you that curve. At this point, we are finished with this effect and we can go ahead and trim the edges of our adjustment layer to get rid of any unneeded excess. And that's all there is to it.